Welcome back to the channel here at Trace the G. My name is Sammy. Today we're going to take a look at ONDS, ASST, and BULL. Let's get straight into it. ONDS inside a beautiful descending scallop, and after a massive bullish earnings, we did get a 43% rise. And what I want you guys to know is that look at this inverted hammer structure. It rejected the $7.20 here. We have that nice wick, and then again a bullish belt hold candle. But the closing body's at the $7.20. Okay, this tells me that $7.20 is a nice little clean wall, nice one. But we're potentially inside a cup and handle. And if you turn on the 4-hour time frames, look at price. At least candle action forming lower highs. Okay, lower highs. So going into Monday, and next week, I do want to see some sort of formation inside this range, and then eventually bounce to the indicator target I have at exactly $10.57 at the 0.86 Fibonacci area. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if we come back at least at 382 at the $6.85, making a nice little descending channel, and then make another ripper. Okay, we did have a massive rally, and with every rally comes the exhaustion, people taking profits. Okay, but this is a really bullish pattern you want to see on your chart. ONDS is looking really good, and on the daily, just real quick, the MACD crossed the signal line and the RSI is above the center line. This is literally giving you indicators or signals for another potential move up. That MACD cross is exactly what I want to see here on the daily. You couldn't have asked for the most bullish thing to happen to you, or at least in this chart. So ONDS, let's continue to ASST. ASST, if you guys know the history, especially if you've seen my recent history on ASST, is that it moves with Bitcoin. Okay, it moves with Bitcoin. Unfortunately, it's not having a good week. Okay, we rejected the 5 daily EMA, which is that orange line. We printed a inverted hammer, which is a clean rejection candle. You see the wick here. We found base at the 0.65, $1.05. Now, if you turn on the 12-hour, I do want to know, we did print a terminal candle, long wicks off of this Gartley. Okay. You take we had a Fibonacci level 382 from the high to the low. Let me just double check here, and I did say, hey, the profit target number 1 off of these terminal candles is a 382, and thus we did hit it. But the point is that the ASST on the daily, we really need to find support. And what I mean by that is that the 5 EMA, that orange line, is acting as resistance. It's acting as resistance. And in order for me to say, hey, the reversal is in, at least a potential reversal, these candle structures have to find support. I mean, they have to find, the EMA has to find support, not resistance. Okay, and look at the MACD, look at the ADX. It's a little bit wonky here. The ADX is well below it, the negative DI. Now looking like it's peaking above. It's looking like it wants to be at a certain angle, at least 90-degree angle to the upside. Okay, that tells me that we're potentially going to have a more sell-off continuation run. Okay, continuation run. I'm not really happy with what I'm seeing here. I'm not. Unfortunately, if Bitcoin continues to sell off, ASST will follow suit. Okay, it will follow suit. That's just the reality. RSI is also not giving me hope here. If you guys watch or follow me on X, you guys know where I have indicator targets on Bitcoin from a long-term perspective. Okay, and just real quick, I want to note something. Just draw a trend line on Bitcoin. Okay, just draw a trend line. Where are we having a hard time breaking above? All right, moving forward. Yeah, this trend line here. So if Bitcoin were to rally back up here, I do see a 103.382 level as a key resistance, or if we break above the 382, potentially at the 105. Okay, but again, ASST follows Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is down, ASST is down. Moving on to BULL. I like this one because I actually have a clean, deep crab harmonic here. Okay, at a psychological area, it finishes at $8 at the point Fibonacci extension level. Okay, we are deep in the bear zone on the daily as well. So this is telling me we're going to potentially have a nice little reversal or a nice bullish candle going in next week. Okay, but I mean, excuse me, on the 12-hour, not the daily. Look at these bullish divergences. Okay, so this is good for the short term, bad for the long term. The reason why is, look at the 5 EMA. Again, the 5 EMA has been a constant theme on some of these tickers we're looking at, because it's acting as resistance. And what do I always say? Candles must be above EMAs, especially on the daily. This aren't the 5 EMA, that orange line, acting as resistance, folks. Okay, and we are below VWAP, excuse me. So if this continues to rally to the downside, wouldn't be surprised if Monday we have a nice little bullish candle, a nice little bit, have another clean rejection at the 5 EMA, which we have been doing most of the time. Look at this candle here, look at this candle here, rejection. We try to break out, and thus we are not getting that momentum. So this 12-hour is giving me indicators for a bullish run Monday. Hopefully we break above the 5 EMA at $9, and then break above it. If not, just hit the 5 EMA, then rejection, because previous price action says it's been a constant theme. And if we continue to go lower, we don't have price discovery. We are entering new area, new areas down here. So this is where you draw Fibonacci extensions. Okay, folks. So it's a clean psychological area, the $8 off of this deep crab harmonic, excuse me, and it finishes exactly at the point $8. So we're gonna keep an eye on BULL. I'm not sure how far we can continue onward down, but at least we have a little bit of confluence, and the harmonic acts as a roadmap where price will potentially get to. Hopefully reverse. We look at terminal candles in the HOP zone, and then hopefully find the reversal. Okay. So that being said, thank you so much for liking or watching this video. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and join the Discord. And one thing to know also, I just caught this on the daily. We have a death cross on BULL. So I just literally saw this right now. So thank you so much for tuning in. Cheers, guys.